In this example, we are asked to use the table to answer a couple of questions. The first question being to actually complete the table. So to complete the table, we have to look at the pattern between column A and then the pattern in column B. So in A, we're going from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Each time, that's an increase of 1, or we are adding 1. So we want to continue that pattern by adding 1 for each entry. So 3 plus 1 would be 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. In column B, we are going from 0.12 to 0.18. If I subtract those values, we get 0.06. So we're going from 0.12 to 0.18, which even though those numbers are really small, they are actually getting bigger. So we are increasing by 0.06 with each value. So if we continue that pattern and increase by 0.06 each time, our next value here is going to be 0.30, and then 0.36, and 0.42, and finally 0.48. So that takes care of question A. We've now completed the table. Question B asks us, what is the pattern in column B? Well, in column B, we had to find that pattern in order to complete the table. That pattern was that we added 0.06, and please note that that is different from 0.6, or it's an increase of 0.06. Question C asks us about the domain. And domain is our input, which means we're looking at column A. That is our input. When you're listing the domain or the range, we want to list our values from least to greatest. We want to start with our smallest number. Our smallest number here is 1, so we want to start with the 1 and just keep listing. And question D asks us about the range, and since domain is input, range is our output, which is going to be our column B. And it's just the same thing. We want to list our values from the smallest number to the biggest number. So we'll start with 0.12, and then we just keep going. 0.18, 0.24, 0.30, 0.36, 0.42, and 0.48.